and both, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer of Custom Chic, and if you're new here, let me be the first to welcome you. My channel focuses on fashion, travel, and just overall lifestyle. So if that is the kind of content that you're into, then I would encourage you to subscribe, share, like, definitely hit that bell notification so you won't miss an upload. I upload videos every Wednesday and every Friday. Today, yes, we got the curls going, spring is here, I'm feeling all refreshed. This is actually my first sit down video that I have taped since spring has started. Yes, I posted videos since spring started, but those are pre-recorded if you guys didn't know that. So today I am taking you on a journey, sort of a vlog, sort of a voiceover to my amazing 10-day trip through Dubai and the Maldives. But because this isn't a fashion channel, let me just show y'all my little, super comfortable outfit for the day, and then we'll get right into it. For today's outfit, I am wearing a floral top from Free People. I actually got this years ago. When I say years ago, I mean like eons. And I just paired it with a pair of jeans and my J.W. Anderson dupes from Eco Official. This is actually the suede pair. Let me move in so that you guys can see. They're super comfortable, and they have this like little gold buckle. They're all the rave right now. You guys have seen this probably a time and time again. They were about $29.99. And I got this lavender sort of grayish pair, and then I got a white pair. I just threw these on because this is going to be a super simple video. I'm going to do a voiceover, and oh, lighting is gone. Okay, here we go. This is so hard. I need to master this, seriously. But yeah, so that's today's outfit. Okay, so now that we got my outfit out the way, let's talk about this trip of a lifetime that I took with my tribe. Oh my gosh, I am still on a high. I actually took like 1 week off before starting a new job, different blog post for a different day. But this trip was amazing, like amazing. I've gone to Dubai before, but I haven't Dubai'd like I just Dubai'd. If you understand what I'm saying, like last time I went to Dubai, I stayed at the airport hotel, ventured out a little bit, went to the souks, had dinner, all that stuff. I did the sand dunes, but this time we did Dubai the right way. And shout out to my sister friend Corey, because had it not been for her immaculate taste and superb planning abilities, I don't know that we would have packed all of this in 10 days. Like, I know I definitely would have wanted to and tried to, but with, Black women, all things are possible. So, we left Houston. Direct flight from Houston to Dubai was about 15 hours. I know people feel like that is like the most like a grudging thing, but it really wasn't that bad. You eat, you sleep, you watch a couple movies, you read, you drink, you repeat twice, you're there, right? So as I'm talking, I'm going to kind of throw just pictures up so that you guys can see, or roll video footage so that I can just kind of take you along with me and I'm not talking in a vacuum. So we flew Emirates. This is my third time flying Emirates, and honestly, they know what they are doing. Even in a COVID era, like they had signs up during the flights, make sure you change your mask, make sure you drink water, hydrate. This is a really long flight. Like, I mean, you go to work for 8 hours, but this is like a 15-hour straight non-stop flight. So you need to be very attentive about the things that you probably would just let go by the wayside. Walk around while you're in the cabin. I did that a couple of times. Read, change your position. The flight going wasn't completely packed. I did have an open seat in the middle. I sat on the way going, I sat in the aisle, and coming back I sat at the window. I prefer the window, especially during COVID, because it means less contact with people walking up and down the aisles. But honestly, it really wasn't that bad. They gave us these super cute little hygiene kits. They refreshed them throughout the flight. They left water there. So it really was an amazing flight experience. We landed in Dubai probably like 9:55-ish local time, and we stayed at the Atlantis. I mean, Sex in the City Me Part 2 all over again. Like, it was a moment. When I walked in and saw that statuesque of blown glass, I was like, yes, Sarah Jessica Parker, babe! Like, it was amazing. It was a stay of a lifetime. So there's an aquarium. They have this amazing buffet. They have 4 or 5 like beach clubs, and they're all color coded. So it's like white beach, yellow beach, black beach. The first full day we got there, we had a brunch at the white beach. We just sat around and just kind of enjoyed ourselves, went in the water. There was a pool there, an infinity pool. Our group in total was a group of 10, And what they did for COVID restrictions is that we always had to split up. So it was either a party of 5 or a party of 5 or a party of 4 or a party of 7. So in the cabana that we had, there could never be more than 4 people. And if we were smoking hookah, which there they call hashish, there could not be more than 4 people around the hookah either. So they had security that was like, I mean, top-notch security, because they constantly, like, they were like walking around and counting the number of people that congregated together. Did I appreciate that for safety reasons? Yes, but we were outside and it just kind of felt like Dubai is open, but they are very heavily restricted, if that makes sense, right? They are regulating people and gatherings to an extent that I feel is probably warranted because of COVID, and because they have low numbers, or their numbers are spiking, but generally because they've had low numbers during COVID, I think it's because of the way they are regulating how people are congregating, which is, you know, you can't get mad. It is what it is. So that's what we did for the first night. We went out to White Beach, which is right there at the resort, or yeah, Atlantis Resort. It is a massive hotel, so 2 wings. We stayed in the East Tower, then there was a West Tower. They literally offered everything. I broke a nail, I was able to get my nail fixed at the salon. That salon was actually the first one in Dubai that serves alcohol, so they are trying to westernize things as much as possible, but at least still, you know, kind of stay true to themselves. We were able to take COVID tests in the hotel. They had the results ready for us within 24 hours. I mean, concierge was on par. It was such a beautiful hotel. They had everything for everyone. There's a Nobu inside of the hotel. There is an undersea or like subsea level restaurant. If you've seen any Nigerian movie or any movie at all, you see the movie with the aquarium with the sharks and stuff swimming. It's in the Atlantis. Our room in the East Tower had an amazing view of the actual aquarium. So when I step out on the balcony, I can see just like, you know, the sharks and the jellyfish, you know, all kind of reef fish just flying around. It was amazing. Amazing. So that was day 1. And then we went to dinner at C'est La Vie, I guess that first night, which was sitting on top of the world. Like, it was literally the most beautiful experience. It was indoor and outdoor seating. The food was amazing. I think I got the lamb chop or something to that extent, but it was good, y'all. Like, I would definitely recommend going there, and if you can, like, just order a little bit of everything. And I think that's what one of our tables did. They ordered a little bit of everything and just kind of had like this hodgepodge of food, and it was amazing. The following day, we had high tea at the Burj Khalifa. Well, Burj Khalifa is the tallest building, but we had high tea inside the restaurant. So it's called The Atmosphere, and it is on the 122nd floor. It took a little minute to get up there. I mean, and it was a little scary, like, is this elevator ever gonna go up? Is it gonna go down safely? Like, you just kind of have these weird thoughts, but it was a very cool experience. But because of the day, the weather was a little bit, it was very foggy and very cloudy. So we didn't get a great kind of like view of the city, but you can still see a lot. Now, our tea experience was amazing. Our experience getting there, not so much. So our taxi driver picked us up from Atlantis, and then we told him that we were going to the Burj Khalifa. He dropped us off at the Dubai Mall, which in and of itself is a whole nother thing. I'm gonna talk about the Dubai Mall in another video because I picked up some stuff at the Zara and just some other little shops, so I'll do that separately. So stay tuned. This is why you should subscribe, because you want to know all of these things I'm talking about. So he dropped us off at the Dubai Mall, which would not have been terrible if we knew how to kind of like navigate through the mall. We didn't, 1, because it's so massive, and 2, there's like underground walkways that can get you from the Dubai Mall to the actual Burj Khalifa. Well, we didn't know that. So when he dropped us off, we walked through the entire mall from I think I want to say like it was 1, they have like different segments. So segment 1, maybe not segments, but different points. So he dropped us off at number 1. Well, we needed to be at number 3 to be closest to Burj Khalifa, but we needed to be on the outside of that because there was construction. So y'all, we walked for like 45 minutes before we could even get to the Burj Khalifa. By the time we got there, everyone was mad at life. Like, we was all looking at each other like, Oh no. And then we were like, listen, we are in the tallest building in the world. We're about to have high tea. Like, we're celebrating Corey. Like, let's just suck it up. And that we did. So we had an amazing time. We had a photo shoot during that time. It was everything that we wanted it to be. And I think the endless mimosas or the bottomless champagne definitely helped bring the mood up and make it more cheery. So once we left the Burj Khalifa, we actually did what everyone does when they go to Dubai, which is do the desert safari. So we all kind of changed, hopped in our trucks, it felt like 20-25 minutes from the city to the actual desert. I initially thought, the first time I went to Dubai, I went closer. I did the sand dune and the desert safari closer to Abu Dhabi, but I think because of COVID, Abu Dhabi is not letting people in. Like, you need to quarantine a couple days before you actually permitted into Abu Dhabi. So we went the opposite direction. I mean, it was no problem because it was still the same experience. So we did the sand dunes, we got henna tattoos, we watched a nice little, you know, Emirati show. It was really, really nice. We kind of just sat in this like VIP area that they gave us, but we were able to just be like campside, and they had food and a nice buffet. And then our driver drove some of us back to the hotel because if I party all day, I'm no good at night. But some of my other friends ended up going to the souks, which I had already seen, so I wasn't really wanting to go, and then I was just tired. So I didn't want to do that. So we did that night, and then the third full day is when we left for Maldives. So our flight was pretty early. I want to say our flight was at like 10-ish. So we got to the airport, went through immigration, did a little bit of shopping on the way because that airport is phenomenal. They have every single shop except for Louis Vuitton, which I was a little bit like, what's going on here? Anyway, flight to Maldives from Dubai is 4 hours. We were also pooped, like jet lag was coming in, so we just literally fell asleep. When we landed in the Maldives, talk about, I mean, it's paradise. I've always wanted to go to Maldives, and I thought Maldives was a very like, I don't want to say frou-frou. I thought it was always like bay oriented because, you know, you have these water bungalows and it's always this like, you know, honeymoon destination. No, you can go with your friends and turn up, okay? Literally every island is a resort. So the only people on the resort are yourself and the resort staff and other guests. So it made for a really good time. We had 5 different villas. It was amazing. We went snorkeling, we did all that. So I'm gonna roll the Maldives tape because I was much more intentional about vlogging this part, and I wasn't as tired. So enjoy the Maldives. Hey y'all, we are where?
In the Maldives.
We just made it. We just landed.
Yes, ma'am.
Look at this beautiful landscape.
All I'm saying is, this week's vlog is brought to you by Tixie Set.
This week's vlog is gonna be so poppin'. We were in Dubai. I didn't film that because I think people are already oversaturated with Dubai. But y'all, it is so beautiful out here. It is hot, it is humid. We are waiting on our water taxi. Okay. Here comes our transportation. The only way we can get to our resort is by water taxi because Maldives is a string of islands. So we're getting ready to load up. There goes the man with my bags. All right, it's time to go. This is our villa. I open the door so it's easier to film. Wash your feet right there. That's the entryway. Oh, this is our pool. What a beautiful, beautiful view. Private little pool. Private little escape here. Everyone has the same setup. Turn it on here. The sunbathing. This is the walkway. This is the room itself. Luggage. They have to figure our luggages out, but don't worry about it. Nice fruit plate. And it looks like they've got some champagne in there. They knew who was coming. Not mad about it. Now, where is the bathroom? Aha! We found the bathroom. Oh, okay. Minibar. Okay. It's actually kind of humid in here. Oh, wow, y'all. Look. Just relax. There's a shower. And then there's also a jacuzzi. And then our own little private area. All right, that wraps up the room tour. We landed in Maldives on Corey's actual birthday. So this is an awesome picture of us after her birthday dinner celebration. And every night a villa threw a separate themed party. So this is the first night, and this is our friend photographer, Jay. He is just, you know, paying homage to her, saluting her, celebrating her. It had been a long day. I don't even know at what point it is at this time of the night. Actually, remember, we are still jet lagged, coming from Dubai, 2 nights of probably just partying and hanging out super late. But this was our very first night there. Well, actually, we're well into the morning at this point, and we're just cheersing her happy birthday. So this is the following day. It is probably 2 or 3 in the afternoon. I completely slept in. Mind you, my body is probably still on US time. So it's probably at this point, I don't know, 4 or 5 in the morning, probably earlier than that. It's probably like 1 or 2 in the morning. All of my friends had already gotten up. They were sunbathing, decided to go out there and get themselves some tan. I just needed to regroup, just kind of rehydrate. So I had my butler kind of drive me with the go-kart as close as possible to the beach area as he could. And this is kind of like the garden area on the island. I think I said this before, but each island in the Maldives has a separate resort. So there's no one on the island except the actual resort staff and the guests. I don't know at what capacity the resort that we were in had or what percentage they were on, but it was fairly low. All of those are groundskeepers, just making sure that this garden is super beautiful. It was very peaceful. During the day, there were not a lot of people out. We had a party of 10, and I don't know, maybe there were about 30 or 40 more people there, but this is kind of like the little nightclub area. We do frequent this area one time. That's the outside beach bar, and that is the Indian Ocean, my friends. So beautiful. Ready for snorkeling. We actually snorkeled every single day. It's probably why I have this amazing tan right now. But I mean, the reef was so beautiful. We saw all kind of animals, sea turtles, just, it was so serene. So we're just all kind of hanging out at the beach and just relaxing for the day. My beach day outfit was the Tulum skirt by the brand Just Be Queen, and I paired it with a one-piece animal print sort of bathing suit from the Matte collection. Super simple. That is the beach behind me. Remember, I got a late start, so sunset was ready to meet me.
but look how beautiful it is at nighttime. Sun had just recently set. We're gonna go do dinner pretty soon, but we just decided to have some cocktails. This is on top of the resort. Well, at the highest point of the resort, I should say. This is over the guest reception area or receiving area. And right underneath us is kind of where the ships kind of dock. Look at this crystal clear water. I know they have a little bit of lights there to make it seem like super serene, but literally, this was paradise. Loved it.
All right, y'all, it's officially time for dinner. Today was just a rest and relaxation day. I woke up probably 3 times in the morning and decided that I wasn't ready to do anything with my life yet. So we spent a little bit of time on the beach, grabbed some snacks. I had like a salad brought up to my room, ordered room service, and kind of recharged. We went to sleep super late last night. But now it's time for dinner, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me. We're going to the same restaurant, but there's only 2 on this actual resort, which is fine because every night is like a different cuisine. So looking forward to it, so let's go.
Outfit from that evening was a crocheted raffia dress from Philip Lim. I actually purchased this at TJ Maxx, the kind of runway collection in Atlanta years ago. What a great snag.
The scuba diving is like
We're at dinner. What are we, 8:34? 8:34. Say hi, Blanca. This is so great. We're ordering our food now and getting some libations and waiting for everybody to come. Well, Jay already has it. Ev has yet to order hers. And I'm going to order mine now. So here we go.
If this place looks familiar, although it has fluorescent lights instead of that beautiful sunlight, it's because we were here earlier today. This is where I was showing you guys a little club area as I was taking my morning, actually mid-afternoon stroll to the beach to meet my friends. We decided to do a little nightcap after dinner. Mostly everybody's pretty pooped right now. I think we are just running off of adrenaline being in the Maldives. I decided that I'm also going to end this vlog here because there's so much more content. There's so much other experiences that I want to share with you guys, and I want to make sure I give it its just due. I appreciate y'all so much for watching. Please, 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 please come back on Friday because I'm going to show y'all the rest of the Maldives. Bye-bye.